In this video of Let's Talk Math, we're going to be solving problems using the product rule. Now, a quick reminder of what the product rule is. If you haven't already watched my video, the square root rule is 1, please click the video on that, and the link will be in the bio. So, a quick reminder of what that is. So here, if you are multiplying square roots together, right, like this, the square root of x times the square root of y, what you can do is this would also be equal to the square root of x times y, right? So now using this, what we can do is we're going to be solving some problems using this rule, right? Now here you have this a times the square root of b times a times the square root of b. Now we're going to be using that rule to be solving problems in this format, right? Now let's just quickly solve this using that rule. Now first I'm going to just reorganize it so the square root on one side and the whole numbers, right, the ones without the square root on the other side. So that'd be a times a times the square root of b times the square root of b. Now here, you see we are multiplying a square root times the square root, so we can just put b, right, in both of these. So a times a, right, a times a is a squared, times, so you put b in those two b's in the same square root. These times the square root of b times b. Now this, you can simplify this, a squared times square root of b times b, that's b squared. Now here, because we have a square root and a square, right? Right, we could like put a 2 here. These, they cancel each other out. So this leaves us with a squared times b, right? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to solve some problems in this format. Now remember, this is also equal to a squared times b. Now here, we have the problem 4 times the square root of 9 times 4 times the square root of 9. Now first, instead of just going straight to what this would equal a squared times b, right? We're going to do the long way first and seeing how we would get there, right? So here, 4 times the square root of 9, right? Times 4 times 4 square root of 9. I'm going to rewrite that, so that'd be 4 times 4 times the square root of 9 times the square root of 9. Now 4 times 4, that is 16. Now using the product rule, we know if we're multiplying these two square roots by each other, we can put them in the same thing. So there's be 16 times the square root of 9 times 9. Now 16 times the square root of 9 times 9. 9 times 9, we can simply write 9 squared. So 16 times square root of 9 squared. Now again, this being a square root and this having squared, right? They're opposites, right? So they cancel each other out. So this leaves us with 16 times 9. Now here we go, right? This was 4. 4 squared is 16. And 9, well, from b, right? And so now we can simply multiply these two together. 16 times 9. 9 times 6 is 54. So 4, 5, 9 times 1 is 9, plus 5 is 14. So the answer is 144. Now, for our next example, we have 6 times the square root of 18 times 6 times the square root of 18. Now for this problem, we can just go straight into the equal form. A squared times b. Now, a squared times b, right? And this would be a times b. So now using this format, and this would be equal to a squared times b, we can just simply go ahead and put these numbers into this format. So 6 is a, right? So that would be 6 squared times b would be 18, right? 6 squared is 36 times 18. Now we solve for what 36 times 18 is. So 6 times 8 is 48. We carry the 4. 3 times 8 is 24, plus 4 is 28. And we put a 0 here. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 3 is 3. We add that together. That'd be 8. 4, carry the 1, 5. The answer is 548. Right? Now here, we have a times the square root of 34 times a times the square root of 34. Now, here, let's just straight ahead and go to what this, right? Use the short way, a squared times b. So that'd be 8 squared times b is 34. 8 squared is 64 times 34. Now 64 times 34. 4 times 4 is 16. We carry the 1. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 1 is 25. Then we put a 0 here. 3 times 4 is 12. We carry the 1. 3 times 6 is 18, plus 1 is 19. We add 6. This would be 7, 1, and we carry the 1, 2. So the answer here would be 2,176. Now that we solved this problem, let's review what did we learn today. When we have a problem that is in the format of a times the square root of b times a times the square root of b, the answer is a squared times b. That is all for this video, so please put in the comments below what else you'd like to learn, and like this video and subscribe to my channel. Bye!